I didn't.
No,
Okay, we're gonna get started. Hi everybody, I'm Andrea Guzman. I want to welcome you to our first official Mint Meetup here in Menifee, California. As some of you may know, I got my start in network marketing 3 years ago, and I was very successful in my other business. I saw this opportunity come before me, and I really took on to the products. I used the detox, and I lost almost 10 pounds. I was approached by my business partners, Calvin and Brett, to take on these products, and I welcome you all here to learn more about this opportunity. It's a great opportunity. It's a ground floor opportunity. We have great leadership, and this company is going to go to new heights. It's going to take my business, my network of people around me, and my family, all of you here, to new levels. And I'm really, really excited. So I want to welcome Calvin to take the floor and share a little bit about his experience with network marketing, and just get you all going. So Calvin, please.
I had to get up here. I know she said she's been in the business for 3 years now, so I just wanted to open up because you guys are her friends and family. You guys don't know us from anybody, so hopefully over time you guys will get to know us a little bit more. My name is Calvin Becerra. We're actually live streaming it right now because we have teams all across the country right now. Our company's officially only 9 weeks old. We pre-launched as a business on April 19th, but I'm 34 years old. I live in Corona, California with my wife, Shannon. If I would have known all these cute kids would have been here, I would have brought my 2 little girls here because they're probably having some fun right now. But I've been in the industry now for 8 years. Who in here has ever been involved in direct sales before ever? Just raise your hand. Any of you guys ever bought any products in direct sales? Nothing like that, right? You have. Okay, so a few people have. Right? Some of you might have, and you probably never even knew it. But you guys are actually just at a really good place right now because this isn't just another one of those meetings that one of your friends invited you to. You guys are actually at a place right now with a really good company, but also great leadership. I've been involved in the industry now for 8 years. My wife and I have been able in 8 years to earn over $12 million in this industry. We're ranked the top 38 or number 38 in the world in this entire industry. And we weren't like network marketers before joining here. My wife is she's a stay-at-home mom right now, but when I met her actually in the industry, she was just a hairstylist. She cut hair every single day, and she had 2 of her own little kids. She was married once before, and I met her in the industry and just saw how powerful the industry was because a single mom was able to go out there and surpass her income as a hairstylist and be at home with her 2 little kids, Kaden and Presley. And we dated from that point, and then the rest is history. We have 2 of our own little kids. But when I got started in the industry, I was 26 years old. My neighbor had just shared with me the opportunity to come to one of these meetups. It was a different company. It was a company called Meetup. The company was 3 years old, the fastest billion-dollar company in North America. And I didn't get started because I saw these products I got all excited about. There was nothing like the products we have here tonight. The products tonight, these are lifestyle products. These are products people buy anyways. That's why our company's growing so fast right now. But I got started in that business because I wanted to be able to associate myself and link up with people who were successful. I was only 26 years old. I wasn't involved in business. I was just an employee. And I wanted to just link up with these guys because I knew that by joining a company with these guys and becoming successful, I could change my life. And I joined that company, and within my first year in that business, I became the youngest millionaire in that company because I built a product that I truly believed in. I taught people how to build their own business when I got off of work. People decided to put in a couple nights a week in this business or 3 or 4 or 5 nights a week in this business. They had their own schedule and their own set of goals. Some people joined this business to make an extra $1,000 a month because I was going to help pay their mortgage or their rent or their car payment or their kids' preschool or whatever it was. And then there were people who had bigger dreams saying, I want to surpass the income of what I do full-time because I hate what I do full-time. And there were people that said, I don't want to work there for the next 30 years. And so I started to build a business. And in 8 years, I had an incredible journey with that company, Meetup. It's took me around the world. I have business in 42 countries today that pays me residual every single Friday. But about 9 months ago or 10 months ago, the owners of that company had approached me and my wife to launch a new company called Mint. Has anyone here heard of Mint before coming tonight? The core product line, right? So a couple of you guys that are involved here, but I'm just saying, besides the people that invited, you haven't, right? That's a good thing. You know, when I got involved with Monavie, I was 3 years old. I'd seen the name everywhere. I'd seen cars with stickers on the back. So in my mind, it wasn't that, oh, everybody's already got involved and everything else. It was, like I said, the fact that I could team up with people who knew what they were doing. Because in this industry, there are a lot of people involved in the businesses, but not a lot of people doing the business because they don't understand how and they aren't on the right team. I was fortunate to be invited to be on the right team. That's how I became successful. But my wife and I were approached with the opportunity to launch this company from the same owners of that company. They wanted to launch a new company and a new brand. And for us to be able to tell the story and for people to say, well, if I want to join one of these things, I want to join this type of company because they already have a proven track record. And without hesitation, my wife and I, we said yes to launching the company for them because they were going to launch a lifestyle product line. You know, how many people in here drink energy drinks? Anybody in here? Right? A few of you guys walked in the door with some energy drinks tonight, I think, right? That's a lifestyle product line. 70% of people do. Majority of people know that they aren't really healthy for you. They actually have a lot of harmful stuff in it. But the fact that we are able to launch an energy drink line to keep the taste better than the energy drinks out there, but do an even better job at giving the energy and being all natural and healthy, I thought that could be a huge market for us. How many people in here take supplements or watch their nutrition or take protein shakes or anything like that, right? 70% of people, even a couple people who didn't raise their hands on energy, raised their hand on that. So all we're trying to do is just corner the market and create product lines that people already buy. You're not invited here so we could share with you guys the story of the Amazon rainforest and this Brazilian acai berry or anything like that, like I did for the last 8 years, which is crazy how I built a huge business. I'm here just to tell you about products you probably are already buying and saying, hey, you guys can build a business here by taking higher quality products, price to market, or even cheaper than the products you get right now. You can build a business with people who know what they're doing, or you can watch us build a business around you with your friends. That's exactly what will happen. I saw that happen in my last business. So we're inviting you guys tonight to just take a look at the movement, and we want to welcome you guys to the movement. And all we want you to do is just take an outsider's look at what we're doing tonight. You have two opportunities tonight. One, to be a customer, just to get some products. Two, to be a brand promoter. I'm going to ask myself to turn my phone on silent right now, right? To be a brand promoter, and we'll tell you guys that. So. And there's two questions I really want you guys to ask yourself tonight at the end of this thing. And it doesn't matter. Some of you will get started. Some of you might not. The two questions is, one, can I see myself taking these types of products? It's either going to be yes or no. The second question is, can I see myself building a business with these types of people or with these people in this room tonight? You know, do I have bigger dreams? Can I accomplish everything I want out of what I currently do for a living right now? Because there's going to become a time when you're going to have to ask yourself, what is going to be my plan B? When am I going to start working on that plan? And right now, you have the opportunity right in front of you guys. So welcome to the movement. I already told you a little bit about my story. My wife Shannon and I are down here at the bottom. We helped launch this company, Mint. Our first day of business, we did $1 million in sales. No company's ever done that in this 125-year industry. And we've done, I think, close to maybe $9 or $10 million since. We're 9 weeks old. Last week was our biggest week. Every week it continues to get bigger. We keep putting in more and more brand partners. So I'm not sure when Andrea and the team got started. How long ago was it? 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago, right? That's crazy. So 3 weeks ago. So we're at the very, very beginning of launching this company. So it's been great having this team, but this is really our launch here tonight. This is the first meeting we've started, especially in this area where we haven't even had a meeting ever before. So the parent company, Monavie, the fastest billion-dollar company, that's our financial backer right there. So we're a startup company without the headaches of a startup company, right? We have the right corporate team. We have the right financial backing. So everything's in place for us to succeed. And then our corporate team we have in place is ridiculous. Just to go quickly through them, Mauricio Bollore. How many of you guys have ever heard of the drug Botox? Right? A lot of people have, right? Allergan Pharmaceuticals is a company that developed that drug. Mauricio Bollore, at 27 years old, was the one who was the CEO of that company. From there, he went to another company called Becerra, which is a huge company in South America. He took that company in 2 years from 500 million to 5 billion. Now he's the CEO of Mint. And the reason he's the CEO of our company is because he saw what we did with this last company, and he wants to be part of this new company. And he doesn't talk in millions, he talks in billions, so we have the right guy running the ship for our company. Paul Muehlman, he's our Chief Marketing Officer. He's the one who's provided all the marketing for our products. If you look at our products back there, just the packaging and everything our products come in is incredible. People love the way our products look. And Katie Holt-Larson, she's the Vice President of our company, North America. She's the reason why that Monavie company became a $7 billion company, one of the biggest reasons. And at the bottom, you have this goofy looking guy at the bottom, his name is Brandon Carter. I put that picture of him on there because he's just like one of our boys. He's a good friend. He is on the inside at corporate. He's the guy that we talk to when we want new products released, when we want compensation plan enhancements, when we need anything for our business, or we need anything at all. He's the guy we talk to. He's the director of Mint, but we're the top team in the entire company, in the entire country. There are 5 teams total, and he's always at our beck and call. He's taking care of us all the time. So now I want to get into the opportunity for you. And usually when most people come to a meeting like this, they only talk about 2 things. They talk about the money and they talk about the products. That's exactly what I don't want to do. We're going to get into that stuff, but I want to show you how this company is different than other companies out there. By getting involved with us, yeah, you have the opportunity to make money if you work for it, right? You have the opportunity to get healthy if you really take the products the way you're supposed to, but there are other opportunities that are available to you guys. You know, there are opportunities to give back. There are the other opportunities to help other people. There are more than just a couple opportunities in this. And I want to go through just some of those and the intangibles. So first of all, the opportunity to look great. Who in here wants to look better and feel better? Just raise your hand if you want to look better and feel better. Some people just look too good though, right? So look better and feel better. So usually it's unanimous that everybody wants to look better and feel better. So that's what's going to happen with our products. What about earn a residual income? Does anybody in here currently receive passive income? Maybe you guys own properties free and clear. You have rental properties. Anybody in here do insurance for a living? You make passive income because you put together insurance policies for people, life insurance, right? Not very many people. But that's the dream, that's the goal. The goal is to be able to create a passive income so when you're not working or if something happens, you're still collecting a check every single week. But yet, so many people don't know how to collect the passive income. There's really only 2 ways. Well, I gotta go get my license to do insurance, that's one way. And then, or I gotta save up money for the next 20 to 30 years to finally buy a property with my husband or wife, a few units, and collect $500–600 per unit. That's my passive income. That's my plan B. That's my retirement. Or if you were invited to an event like this and the people who are running the show here are smart, they're going to teach you how to build your own business on the side 5 hours a week, 10 to 15 hours max a week once you start climbing to earn a passive residual income just by doing this, right? Who here with an energy drink tonight? Right, you walked in here with an energy drink, just you. If I were to get you involved in my business and you said, hey, I just want the energy drinks. These things taste better than mine. They do the job. I love them and they're healthy for me actually, and I can keep taking this stuff. Just by him taking those, I'm earning a passive residual income. He's not paying higher because he's paying the same price as me. I'm collecting a passive income every time he orders those. And I would assume that you probably have been drinking those for a long time, right? Yeah. Maybe a few years, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years, however long. And without thinking about it, without even thinking, he's not even budgeting for that. It's just something he needs during the day. They're lifestyle products. You earn a passive residual income from that. So that's what we have the opportunity to do here. How many of you guys, who in here has a job? Raise your hand. Right, some of you guys work, right? So whoever in here has a job, how many of you guys would get excited if tomorrow morning you walked into work and your boss said, hey, you know what, I want to do you a favor. I want to make your car payment every month. Would you get excited about that? I think you would, right? Now, is that going to happen for any of us? Probably not. Well, in this company, right? That'd be cool, right? If you think about it. In this company, I'm not making your car payment. I'm not your boss or anything. We're teammates. But the cool thing is when we launched this company, I went to the owners of the company and said, you have to put a car allowance program at the very beginning of this business for the brand new people who aren't anything, who are just getting started, just so they can have that story. You know, my part-time business on the side that I work 5 hours a week makes my car payment every month and gives me residual income. That's the great part, because in these businesses, who's driving the cars? It's always the guys making $1 million a year. You know, at 26 years old, I became a black diamond in this business because I had 6 people who treated this business like a real business, and they put their 10 hours a week into this thing on the side of what they did, and I became the youngest millionaire in that company. At Black Diamond, they paid me a $1,500 car allowance every single month. But when you're making that kind of money, you don't even need the $1,500 car allowance. So most people thought, why does he get the car allowance when he's already getting paid that much? So it really didn't even make sense to me at that point, and I didn't even realize it or even notice it because it wasn't that significant compared to what I was already making. So the key is to help the smaller people, the people at the beginning, because if you can keep the people at the beginning very happy who are just getting started, you're going to have a business that lasts forever. And it's going to be a story to tell, and people are going to want to get involved because it doesn't happen at their normal job. And the fact is, the people that say no to something like this and walk out of here, they're going to buy these products anyway from somewhere else. So it's just you're keeping it in the family here. So we have a car allowance program at a very early rank. The goal in this business is go find 2 to 4 people that you can build a team with. And on those 2 teams, when your business is doing $2,000 a week in purchases, usually if my buddy here orders, you know, a case of energy drinks, which is like 24 cans for $59 a month. There's one purchase right there, and he's probably going to make that every month because that's what he wants. He might order a couple cases because maybe his wife drinks them too, or whatever it might be. I might have a bunch of people who are ordering other product they like, but also new people joining my team. You're earning a $400 car allowance every single month. It's very low. It's 8,000 points in volume a month. It's a very, very simple program that you'll learn as you go. So, Brett, this is the first time I've ever worked with Brett Williams. I've known him since he was 18. How old are you now?
27.
27 years old, right? So I've known him since he was a young kid, and I remember him asking me when I was probably 31, 32, hey, I want to get involved in Model because he'd been watching me and my journey through that business. And I told him, you know what? These products don't really fit your lifestyle, you know? He was 18, 19 years old, and I said, maybe one day we'll work together, but the products, I don't want to set you up to fail because these products don't really match who you are, you know? And he didn't, and he waited, and eventually he met my brother at the gym. My brother said, Calvin and his wife are going to launch a new company. You'd love this stuff. And he met with me. He joined for the first time. And how long did it take you to get your car allowance? Because this is the very beginning rank. I think it's the second rank in the company.
I think 3 weeks.
3 weeks, right? So it's a $400 car allowance. Obviously, he was the first Ruby executive in our company, so that's a $100,000 income earner. But I mean, just the car allowance was enough for you to get excited, right? And you weren't even at that level yet. So that's the cool part. We put in a car allowance at the very beginning because what that did for him was it set his belief high, and he went and told people about that, and that's why they got excited. And then the opportunity to travel with us. How many of you guys vacation? Love vacationing, right? I grew up poor with just my mom in Northern California. We never vacationed ever. And I wasn't mad about it. I just didn't even know what vacations were. Even as I got older and I got a job, I still didn't vacation and I made good money at my job because why? If I wasn't working, I wasn't making money. I had to pay my bills. In this business, how many of you guys like vacations if they're free? Everybody. So that's what we offer here. Of course, they'll give you free trips at these ranks in the company, but we've created these trips where we actually call them mint difference trips, where we go out, like our next trip's going to be in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Everybody has the opportunity to go there for free. And when you're getting customers just taking our products or people who want to become promoters with us, you start earning credits, and those pay for your airfare, all of your hotel, the all-inclusive hotel in Cabo San Lucas, and they pay for cash when you're there for spending and having fun. But our goal of that trip is, yeah, to have fun with each other in the evening time. But during the day, we're giving back, and we're doing service work there at the churches and with local kids there. So it's going to be pretty cool. They're called mint difference trips, and we do those a couple times a year, and we all have the opportunity to travel. So I think our one after that's going to be in Brazil. We're going to go to Buzios and Rio de Janeiro, help the kids in the favelas, which is pretty cool, but also have a good time at Copacabana Beach and just have a great time there. So you have the opportunity to travel with this business as well. And then the last part is giving back. Do any of you guys currently do charity work? Right? Nobody does. I didn't before this business either. When you actually get involved in philanthropic stuff, I'm telling you, it fills your heart up, but it gives you a chance to be part of something bigger than you've ever been a part of. And that's the coolest part, I think, for me and my wife in this business. Of course, I got involved to make money because I wanted the time freedom. I saw what my wife was able to do in this business, and I just want to let you guys know that the ranks in this company don't matter, the income levels don't matter. All that matters is what your level you need to be at to be able to have that time freedom. For my wife, it was only she needed to make $100 grand a year to be able to stay home with her kids. You know, I needed to make more than that to be able to pay my bills and live the same lifestyle I had. After that, the money just goes in the bank in your savings account. What's worth more than the money is the time freedom. Time is worth way more. Because at a certain point when your bills are paid, it's all about the time freedom you have to spend with your kids, your family, your wife, your husband, to do what you want to do to help more people. But when you're able to get part of the philanthropic stuff, it's huge. This is the heart of our company. It's called the More Project. We actually go into Brazil in a city called Niterói, right outside of Rio de Janeiro, and we rebuild the homes in the favelas. We take the boys and girls out of the favelas. We built 2 high schools, 2 middle schools, 2 preschools, 2 elementary schools for these kids. We provide after-school programs for them. When I was there twice already, we built a dance studio for the girls, a soccer school for the boys. We built a jiu-jitsu school for the boys. On April 12th, we're going back there for a week. I'm doing an expedition with 30 people from the team, and we're going to build a music studio for the kids. So there's a ton we do there, but you have the opportunity, just as people joining the business, when you get started, to sponsor these kids. It's $25 to sponsor a kid. It feeds them, clothes them, educates them. There's 7 chairs per kid. With $25, you're able to be a part of the More Project. But what I love is the fact that I'm the only one in the company who has set up these expeditions where every 3 or 4 months we go to Brazil. You're able to be a part of the More Project, meet Sergio and Sylvia. And if you are sponsoring kids, you're able to hang out with your kids and you're able to meet them there. They're writing you through letters during the year, but it's just something huge. And then also, lastly, real quick, before I get into the actual presentation part, are the Mint Moments. That's actually going out and making a difference here locally through local charities or helping people on our team who have tragic situations, and we're coming together as a team to help them. Those are called Mint Moments, and our team has our own Mint Moments committee, actually, that gets together and votes on a different Mint Moment every month that we can all get involved with and go out in the community and do good. So people are going to see that you're involved in this company, you know, that's helping people get healthy, helping changing lives, giving you another opportunity to make some additional income to provide for your family, but you're also out doing good each month, and that's what's going to attract people to say, what is Mint? I need to see what it's about. I saw you guys this weekend. You guys were out feeding the homeless. You guys were out doing this 5K run. You're having fun with your team. You're making new friends. People want to be a part of that. So I'm just telling you, that's how this is. When you build a community in this business, the residual income keeps coming because you have all these friends hanging out doing these big things, and we're all doing one common thing. We're just taking the products as well because we love them. So there's the opportunity to also give back. So the products. I'm here to really share with you guys the business. I wanted to share with you guys those things. I'm going to come back in about 10 or 15 minutes and share with you how the business works. But I want my good friend Brett to come up here and really share with you guys the products and how they are created. These are the vehicles to help you build a business if you choose to, or the vehicles to help you get better health. So Brett Williams. Cool.
How's everybody doing? Good, thanks. So I'm gonna go over the products with you guys, and you know, a reason why me and my fiance got involved with this company was, you know, one, the timing of the company, you know, two, the partnership that I was gonna have with Calvin and him showing me what he's done over the last 8 years. I figured, you know, just like he did when he got involved with his previous company, it was the people that he was gonna get involved with. He figured, you know, those guys were successful. He was gonna surround himself with those people that he can get there as well. And that's kind of how I felt with this. And the third thing was obviously the product line. The product line was it's a lifestyle product line. It's a product line that, you know, me and my fiance were already spending our money on every single month. You know, we were already used to going to NutriShop, spending a couple $100s every single month there, because that's what we like to do. You know, we're into fitness. You know, I go to the gym, you know, 4 or 5 days a week, and majority of my friends do it as well. So I figured it just made sense for us. So the 3 different product lines that we actually have is the protein, the supplements, and the energy drinks. Okay, the energy drinks is a $10 billion market, okay, which is a huge market. You know, we always see when we're going, you know, filling up our cars at gas stations, you know, you see multiple people coming out of the, you know, the store, the gas station store with, you know, energy drinks, Rockstars, Red Bulls, Monsters. And then the protein and supplement industry is an $80 billion market, okay? That's a huge market. The fitness trend is just blowing up right now worldwide. It's becoming so popular, all the different, you know, apparel lines, you know, that were never even around before. So people are just trying to, you know, find their niche in the fitness industry right now to try to take advantage of the growing trend. And we just want a little piece of that. So that's all we're trying to do, is we're just trying to get a little piece of it. We're going to take our money that we're spending at places like this and just transfer it to the Mint product line and the core product line. Very simple. That's all we're doing. You know, I figured when I got involved with this business that, you know, I was already spending, you know, that couple $100s a month at NutriShop. I can spend my money here now with Mint and the core products, and now I can have a business that I can, you know, 1, make money every single week, and then 2, also get my product for free every single month. So now I'm not even coming out of pocket for that product that I was spending on originally. So that's pretty much what we're trying to do here, guys. Before I get into the product line, I'm just going to tell you guys briefly about the creator of the product line. This is a very, very important piece of our company. The company, you know, brought Mark McDonald over. He's one of the top nutritionists in the world. He cost us a lot of money to bring him to our company, and he's the actual creator of our product line. So Mark, like I said, he's one of the top nutritionists in the world. He's a New York Times best-selling author for his book, Body Confidence. He's getting ready to release another book here in April called Why Kids Make You Fat. And that's going to be a book about, and it's going to have all our products in it. He's the different people doing the 8-week transformation that we offer through the company. We're actually going to have people from our team that have gotten amazing results in that book. So it's just going to be a good tool for us to use, you know, to promote our product line. Also, you know, he's on the HLN network every single Tuesday, I believe it is. He's doing a New Body, New You segment with where he runs, you know, the 8-week transformation on there, and he has a bunch of different contestants. So that's live every single week. He's the health and fitness pro on CNN every single week as well. So he's very, very credible in the fitness industry, and this is the man that's created our product line. So you know, with a lot of companies out there, they they go and they just get a product line made, and they, bring in, Michael Jordan or whoever you want to call it, and just, have them tell everybody that it works, And, that's not the case here. We actually got one of the top guys in the industry to actually come to our company and then actually create the product line and stand behind it. So it's really important, and I think that's one of the main things that I love about it. So now to get into the actual product line, first I'm going to start with the core shake. The core shake's our protein shake. So we got a double chocolate and a vanilla bean right now. And I'm not going to tell you, how we're the same. I'm really going to tell you guys how we're different, because that's what we are. We're different than everything else out there. And a few reasons why we're different. First of all, we're gluten-free, we're soy-free, we're no unlisted or harmful ingredients, no artificial sweeteners, colors, flavors, no banned substances. We're all natural. We're one of the cleanest products on the market, and very, very high quality. Okay, so that's one of the things that makes us different. Also, in our protein, we got a casein and whey blend. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with types of proteins, but a whey protein is a type of protein that will digest in your body very, very quickly. It's a protein that you're going to want when you're done working out. You're going to want to have your shake and feed your body right away within the hour. So that's good to have the whey protein. But then also we have the micellar casein protein as a blend with it. And the casein protein is a protein that's going to digest in your body over a longer period of time, more like 4 to 8 hours. So it's good for those people that, are trying to feed their muscles for a longer period of time, people that are, want to take a shake before they go to bed, so they're, feeding their body while they're sleeping. And also what's unique about it is that the casein protein is made with a true cell technology. And a true cell technology is something that's exclusive to the core product line. True cell technology is a casein protein molecule that's actually 3 times larger than the average. So that'll actually absorb in your body a lot better, and you'll be able to soak it up a lot better as well. So that's the protein. The next product line is the supplements, which is the core boost line. And the core boost line is really what makes our our product line customizable. Have any of you guys ever been to a Jamba Juice or Juice It Up? Yeah. So you get a smoothie and you get a shot of vitamin C or protein or immune or whatever it is added to the smoothie. Same kind of concept here. So whatever your desired goal is, whether you're trying to lose weight, put on muscle, or whatever it may be, you're just going to pick from the supplements and add them to your shake. Simple as that. Very simple. So the first one is the Core Boost Probio. It's a probiotic. I was never really familiar with probiotics before I got involved with this company. I always thought they were for like old people because I saw the commercials. But I've realized after I got educated about it that it's a very important part of your diet. That everyone should be taking probiotics. Even kids. I mean, we put it in our kids' oatmeal. It's good for your digestive system. It's going to keep your gut health healthy, and it's also going to help you absorb the nutrients in your food a lot better as well. Yeah, the second one is the purple box, which is the cleanse. This is the 7-day detox that's going to completely flush all the toxins out of your body. It's going to cleanse your liver, your kidney, and your colon. Okay, and the average person on this cleanse is going to lose anywhere from about 6 to 12 pounds. And we've had people on this 7-day cleanse lose up to 25 pounds in 1 week off of it. And it's not that you're losing like weight, even though you are, but you're really just getting the crap out of you. And what that does, guys, is it's resetting your body so that you can go into the next step in the program. And what I mean by that is Mark McDonald, he actually created this entire program because not everyone is going to know how to take these types of products. Not everyone is someone that has been lifting weights or hitting the gym for the last 5 or 10 years. So he made this simple program for someone that's brand new to try to figure out this healthy lifestyle that they can simply plug into and follow it and educate themselves. That's also why we're different. We're about education. We're about teaching people this is a lifestyle that is going to easily be done. So the first part of the phase is the detox phase, okay, of the program. And in the detox phase, it tells you you're going to use your protein and your cleanse, which is the purple box. It tells you how much water you're going to be drinking. It's going to tell you what you're going to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Very simple. And then you can go to the back, and it's going to tell you your proteins, carbs, and fats. And then you can choose from the foods for the proteins, carbs, and fats, and the portion sizes. So it's very simply laid out. for you just to simply follow the program. So that's what's really cool about this too. And then the second step to the program is the Ignite phase, which is week 2. Starting week 2 is the Ignite phase. And the Ignite phase is really where after you do the detox, you reset your body, you jump on the Ignite, and whether you're looking to either, like I said, lose weight or put on muscle, you're gonna either incorporate the Burn, which is our all-natural thermogenic. This is one of the only products that's in pill form, and it's an all-natural thermogenic that's gonna help you burn calories and lose fat throughout the day. And that's something that you're gonna incorporate in the second phase, the Ignite phase, with your probiotic and your protein, along with your meals as well, if you're trying to lose weight. Okay, and then the green box is the Build product. The Build product is a product for people that want to put on lean muscle. Okay, it's going to have all your branched chain amino acids in it. It's going to have your beta-alanine and your creatine monohydrate. I'm sorry. So that's a great product. I love taking that product. That's probably my favorite product that I take. I love taking it when I'm done working out. So if you're someone like me that wants to put on muscle, then I'm gonna take the Build instead of the Burn product. So it's very simply laid out in week 2 of the Ignite phase. It tells you exactly the same thing: breakfast, lunch, dinner. Because what you're really doing is, Mark McDonald has came up with the theory blood sugar stabilization. And in that theory, it's all about stabilizing your blood sugar. Okay, and then he says that you need to eat 5 to 6 times a day. But for most of us, that's really hard to do. Only 1% of the people can really do that, and it gets really expensive too. So the fact of the matter is, you have 3 meals, and then you have your 2 shakes in between, which is going to give you your 5 to 6 meals a day, depending on your body type and how much you really need to fuel your body. So that's his theory with this. And then the last phase is the Thrive phase. Okay, so the Thrive phase is 8 weeks and beyond. So this whole program is an 8-week program. That's why it's called the 8-week transformation. And the Thrive phase is just the phase that's you're gonna continue to live the life that you've learned over this last 8-week period. Okay, and if you're someone that if you got family, friends, or someone you meet that is a little bit more overweight, they can continue to do like another 8-week transformation on top of it if they want to continue to shed more weight. So, but the Thrive phase is all about just maintaining what you've learned over the last 8 weeks and continue to live that healthy lifestyle. So that's the program guide that goes along with that. We also have the energy drink line, which we have 4 different flavors now. When we first launched, we only had 2, but we have the Citrus Zero, which is 0 calories, 0 sugar. Also, we have the Asahi, which is like a berry flavor, the Jabu, which is like a strawberry flavor, and then we have the Acerola, which is like a mango flavor. These are very, very clean, all natural energy drinks, all natural caffeine, no artificial sweeteners, colors, flavors. I used to be a Monster drinker myself. I tell this story because I drank Monsters every day, probably for like 6 or 7 years, and I didn't really care. When I was younger, I didn't think about if they were harming my body or not. I just drank them because just the habit that I had every single day. And now I feel a lot better that I'm putting something clean in my body, and I feel like it does what it needs to do, and I can feel good about the ingredients going in my body. So I love the energy drinks. They all taste amazing. And then lastly, we have we just launched these a few weeks back when we launched the company back in January. And the Omega Boost, this is another pill form. The omega-3s are your fish oils. So these are going to be good for your heart and brain health. This is an everyday product that everyone should be taking as well. Very, very important. And then lastly, we just launched the protein bars that haven't officially launched yet, but they're on their way. They're looking like they're going to come out next month. But we're going to have a peanut butter brownie and a chocolate almond. Has anyone here heard of the Quest bar? Protein bar. So very, very popular protein bar, probably one of the biggest brands out there right now. We're going to be very, very similar to them, but we're going to have no artificial anything in our product. Again, when we're creating this product line, and like Mark McDonald created the fitness line, he wanted to make sure that no one had, any objection of why they couldn't take the product line. So he made it as clean as he possibly could. The shakes taste great, so that's one of the important things, because you want to make sure you have a good tasting shake. But other than that, guys, that's the product line. I'm going to bring Calvin up to finish the business. So go ahead.
Good job, right? Perfect.
Wow.
Okay, good. So you guys understand the products now, right? Brett did an excellent job explaining the products tonight, and it just shows you how simple this business is. Once you start watching it a few times, you just get up here. And actually, when you actually go through the 8-week transformation, You can all talk about the products since you've been taking them for 8 weeks. So don't think that, oh, if I do this business, I got to know how they work. You're going to know how they work just from being a product of the product. So trust me on that part. But he said the word during his presentation, fitness, a lot. You know, and I want you guys to know that, yeah, he lives a fitness lifestyle, but you don't have to live that fitness lifestyle to take these products. Mark McDonald didn't just create this product line for people who are in the gym every single day. Right? We're the most obese nation in the United States. We have the highest rate of diabetes. People are dying because of it. It's the craziest thing, you know. And most of us, because of the foods that we put in our bodies right now, it doesn't matter what you think, how healthy you think you are. Eventually, the numbers are crazy about how many of us could get diabetes later. My dad has diabetes now. And my dad took the transformation not because he wanted to lose weight, but because he knew that if this product was built behind the science of blood sugar stabilization, his blood sugar would be under control. He lost 36 pounds on the 8-week transformation. He just finished this last week. He doesn't care about all the weight he lost so much as how his blood sugar level has dropped and has remained between 80 and 120 just by taking his 2 shakes a day with his probiotics. That's crazy. So those are the stories that we're going to be able to create. We're only in week 9 right now. So it doesn't matter who you are. Mark McDonald designed this because he knew the majority of people don't work out. And the majority of people who come to a meeting like this, they've never bought supplements or taken supplements because they're afraid to walk in because they don't know what the heck they do or how to take them. Right? And it's embarrassing. Some people don't go to the gym because they don't have that confidence yet to go in to even know how to work out. So that's why Mark created this product line and this guide right here to teach the person that knows nothing how to get involved, get on the 8-week transformation, step-by-step guide in here, what you need, the products you need, the picture right underneath, how your day is going to look. You're eating like normal, a protein and a carb and a fat. He tells you eat those together. And the normal foods we eat, steak, chicken, everything else, he puts in these categories so you can know what your protein, carb, and fat are 3 times a day, and you take the 2 shakes. He's just teaching us how to fuel our body the right way. And without dieting, this is the undiet. If you look up #undiet, you'll see everything about our product line, thousands of distributors talking about it. You're actually eating probably more than you do right now. Most people think, oh, if I skip a meal, I'm going to lose weight. No, if you skip a meal, now your blood sugar levels are either going to spike or drop. Now you're going to burn muscle or start to store fat because your body thinks it needs to protect itself. You actually need to eat every 3 hours, PFCs every 3. So now I want to show you how simple this thing is. It's really simple. The first option is just to take the transformation yourself. Back here, you see the 3 boxes on the table back here. Those are the 3 parts to that 8-week transformation. That's the detox and the ignite phase. The thrive phase that Brett talked about at the end, that's what you're going to do to maintain when you're done. When you've reprogrammed your body and you've reset it, now 2 more months after the 8-week transformation, it's like muscle memory. Your body memorizes everything now. It's programmed now. You just take your protein and your probiotics every month or whatever supplement you want. Those 8 weeks, you're taking everything because you're reprogramming your body, but when you're done, you just pick your protein and your supplement, you're done. There's going to be people drinking their energy drinks every single day as well. And as we release more product lines, you have the opportunity to grab what you want. So, and by the way, the omegas that Brett talked about, Mark McDonald did a meeting for us a couple weeks ago, and he said for those people, omegas are great for you. For kids, they're great because it helps them with ADD or ADHD, helps them with anxiety. For adults, it's great because it helps them with depression, but also it's good for brain and heart health. But for those people that want to lose weight, he says take 4 of those omegas every single day, 4 of the omegas. So this is a quick tip for you guys. But this core transformation is an 8-week transformation pack. You're eligible to be on our team, start building a team. You have your own replicated websites. You have your own virtual office. So as you start plugging in and bringing your friends to these meetups we're going to do every week, we have many of them. You can just plug into whichever ones you want. You can get paid every single Monday from what's going on. Customers, people joining our team, people ordering a product, you get paid. And this is $298 for the entire 8-week transformation with free shipping. You can't go to any personal trainer, you can't go to any nutrition store, any gym, any doctor and say, hey, this is the goal I want to achieve over the next 8 weeks and transform my body, transform my health. Give me what I need to do, and it only costs $298. So we created this very affordable for people. The culture of Mint was to create a lifestyle product line that either matches or beats the market, and we were able to accomplish that. When Brett was talking about the supplements, has anyone here ever bought supplements before? Right? Creatine, glutamine, whatever it might be, to lose weight, to put on lean muscle. Usually, like each supplement is 40 to 60 bucks. And I've known that since I was 15, and people get it because that's what they need. You can't just have a protein. You need to customize it with something else. Our supplement line is the highest grade supplement. No artificial anything inside, no fillers, nothing synthetic. And ours are $25 to $28 for a month supply. So we already beat the market. That build supplement has the beta-alanine, the creatine monohydrate, and all the BCAAs. That's usually $90 to $120 for all 3 of those things. And Jeff later created that product with all 3 for $28 a month. That's already crazy. So we have some great product lines. but it's $998 to take the transformation, right? When you're taking the transformation, as your body's changing, as people see you taking a couple shakes during the day, they see that you're like disciplined now and that you have this like routine going on. They're going to start to notice that, and a lot of people are going to admire that in you because they want to be willing enough to do something like that too. And they're going to start to ask you, what are you doing? They're going to see the change in you, the results in you. You're going to be talking about it the way you feel. For some of you, you're going to be walking billboards because of what it's done for you over the last 8 weeks. And people are going to question that. And then they're going to say, well, how can I get started? And you're going to say, hey, you can take the 1 week detox, or you can jump on board with us, or you're going to invite them to a transformation party. Or if there's someone you want to be a part of our team, you're going to invite them to something like this. Right? You can pick and choose the people that are on our team. Remember, we all have to vacation together, so we want some happy people on the team, right? You get to pick and choose. But you have the opportunity to bring them here. When they take the transformation, when they're just customers and order product, like my mom and my twin brother, when people join our team, you get paid every single Monday based on what they order and the volume. And guess what? Your friends are going to end up turning into brand partners and referring to their friends, and you get paid off all of their business as well. It grows. That's how great this thing is. It's like any other business. If you're work at a car dealership and you're in charge of 5 other guys on the floor because you've been there for a few years, you're going to make overrides on them too. It's set up exactly like that. The only people who don't get paid are people who do nothing, or customers. Customers are just buying product. They don't expect to get paid, but that's how people are getting paid, because 70% of the business is customers. So we have a full affiliate referral program. What I like to talk about is this way to get involved in our business, because I'm here to tell you guys how I built a huge business over the last 8 years and how I'm looking for people to build a new team with right now. Right? Nobody from my last business, all brand new people who I'm building this new business with now. It's week 9 and we're just getting this thing right off the ground. Like literally, when you go talk about this to people, no one's heard about it yet. Isn't it a great thing? Right? But it's going to be great too when everybody's heard about it, but they haven't been involved yet, because someone without the credibility has told them yet. Now they want to come hear about it. So you have the best of both worlds now. So there are 2 different ways to get started as a business builder, right? Even the core transformation, you get started as a business builder, the previous screen, but this way can get you paid some additional ways. When you join this way, you can become eligible for the car program, for the free trips, for even this bonus called a 4x4 bonus program, which is a simple way that I show the brand new person how to get involved and right away make their money back real quick. Right? When I designed this comp plan for the company, when they decided to launch it, I said, hey, you have to design the product packages so that it's affordable for someone to start a business, because everyone wants to start a business, but no one has the money to ever start a business. You know, I know Brett and his dad, you guys started some chronic tacos shops in San Diego, right? How much did it cost you guys to do that?
It was a couple $100,000.
That's why people don't start businesses, because they think there's no way they can possibly do it. But this is a way for you to be able to start a business. So the first way is called a junior kit. It's $377 to start your business this way. What it is that $298 core transformation kit I told you about with free shipping. But on top of it, the difference, why it's $377, is because now you get the business tools, which is the GoPro book, which is a book you're going to read. It's a 3-hour read. It's the 7 steps to building a network marketing business. You already have one of the top professionals in the industry that's going to teach you that stuff every month anyways, as I do trainings for you guys, and webinars and webcasts and conference calls for you guys that you guys can plug into. But that book is where I learned everything from. Eric Worre, one of the top professionals in the industry, wrote that book, a great friend of mine, and we have that at our disposal. So you get that in your kit. You also get the $150 entrance ticket to our next event in Salt Lake City, which will be at the last weekend of July. On top of that, you get the video brochure with the 7-inch video screen in that Maserati uses when they sell their cars, and they give it to the new owners. We took that same company and created our company's video brochure. So I don't know if you guys have seen that. Is there one around here?
Yeah, we have.
Real quick, it's pretty interesting because this really gives someone a great impression on your business. When someone says, "What is Mint?" You don't have to explain it. You don't have to be that person. You want to let the tools do the talking, the websites do the talking. So if someone wants to know about what I just got involved with, or what Mint is, or what they've been seeing about the posts on Facebook, I'll just share this with them and pick it up the next day. I mean, what company has a brochure that looks like this? They don't. So, but also what's cool is that people want to know more about the products, then I can show them. This is the core product line. There's a video our company made specifically on the core product line. So it has a bunch of different lifestyles in there, yoga, CrossFit, everything else. But in here, this is the energy drink commercial. So it's just a really, really good tool to use for someone who's brand new to the industry, or brand new to hearing about what it is. But what is also good is that we're gonna have an all-star team here, so we can make our own videos to upload to this brochure. We don't have to. We'll take a couple off. We'll put our own videos on there. If you want to customize it specifically to you, and you're like, Calvin, can we do a video together? I want to have a video introducing, us building a new team and inviting that person who's looking at this to come check it out. We can do that. This is fully chargeable, and you can also remove videos or add new videos onto this brochure. So take advantage of it. There are a lot of cool videos that our company already has to offer. And so you get that plus. Because you got a business kit, now you're eligible to receive additional ways of earning income. That's great because you're going to build a team regardless, and now you're going to earn additional ways because your kit qualified. So that's your junior kit. The senior kit is only a couple $100 more. It's $595. When we originally pre-launched the product, how much were the product packages when we pre-launched?
$1,050 for the senior and $550.
Right, for the junior, right? So now we just made this business make sense because our company said, hey, when anybody joins our company, regardless of who they are, everybody has to come in and be able to take the 8-week transformation. We don't want to just throw a bunch of random product in there. So for the senior kit, it's $595. You get that same 8-week transformation the junior kit person got. This person has enough product for themselves, and that's it. This one, you get the 8-week transformation. And can you hand me the purple box back there? So in the 8-week transformation comes those 3 boxes. But also on top of that, because you spent $595, they're going to give you 2 of these boxes, which is the next couple $100. Right? So now you're at $595, but then they throw 2 more on top of that for free. So you get 4 additional detox kits that you can go and introduce your first 4 people to the business with. And you can tell them about what you're doing, and they want to try the first week out, and you can sell this for $99. And now what just happened? You just made $400 back from your $595 investment. Now your business only cost you $195. Okay? Some of you won't sell it to any of your friends. They're just going to get involved with you anyways because you're doing it. And they want to get involved with us. And then what you can do at that point is because they joined, now let them borrow this so they don't have to wait 3 days to get their product in the mail. And now they can take their detox starting tomorrow. 3 days later, they already have a story to tell, and now they get the product, and they give you back the detox at the next meetup. But you have product to put yourself in business, right? You need inventory to be in business, to share, to promote with. So that's what's great about the senior kit is we give you $200 more in free product, but also because you're senior kit qualified, you make double the shares in the 4x4 bonus, which is what I'm going to tell you about in a second. So in that senior kit, by the way, if I were to open it, it has a bag of protein in there. It has your shaker cup, the core transformation guide, the instructions to join our Facebook core challenge community. On that community page are just 8,000 people right now at this moment who are all taking the transformation. All day long, people are posting questions about their experience in the transformation. Questions about, hey, my sister-in-law is pregnant and she's breastfeeding, and can she take any of our products? And there are Venice Nutrition coaches that Mark McDonald owns Venice Nutrition, right? 40,000 coaches. There are Venice Nutrition coaches answering people's questions all day long. You get that for free because you're a part of the business. And even customers are taking the transformation. You just join that community page and you can ask anything all day long. They'll answer that for you. So you get access to all that and you get double the shares in the 4x4 bonus program. But that's the senior kit. So also what we have is we have a Health Pro kit that we recently added a couple months ago. And we only added this not because when people are here they're going to get a Health Pro kit, but because what we found was that there are many people out there who are personal trainers or health professionals, doctors, people who own med spas, chiropractors. You guys know any of those types of people, right? Everybody does, So we all know those types of people. We're running them at some point. And a lot of those types of people are the ones who say, I don't have time to do this, It's because they aren't educated yet on the business. They haven't been to something like this. They don't know that full-time in this industry is maybe 10 hours, 15 hours. Because people at work during the day. You can't do this, during the daytime. People are working. This is the evening time business, on the side business. So what they do is usually they'll start out by doing this. They'll say, we love your products. We can't find a cleaner product line, but we want to make money by just selling them to our customers because we have people walking in here all day who are looking to lose weight, feel better. They're looking for these types of products. They're looking for a good detox or cleanse product. So we created this Health Pro kit with a point of sale display. They get $2,200 worth of product for $1,300. They need the product anyways. They see that as a huge win for them because they're getting 30% discount on all the products we get at wholesale. So what's great for them is they can sell it at their price. They can take it and sell it whatever price they want. And I'm telling you, these guys are not selling it for the price we get it for because they think it's too cheap what we get it for. So they're getting their supplements for like $15 because they're buying 10 at a time. And they're selling them for 40 and people are buying them all day long. So like it's still cheaper than you get it at NutriShop. And we're getting them for wholesale at 28. We have the option as distributors also to click on the Health Pro tab in our virtual office and buy any product in quantities of 10 all the way to 50 and get huge discounts as well for building aggressively. So we have the Health Pro kit. This counts as a senior kit as well. We have many doctors who've joined our business or health professionals who join. Oh, I don't have the time to do this. And then they get a Health Pro kit. They start they start retailing the product, getting a huge group of people to start buying, and they're like, Calvin, I might want to come check out the business now. And then they come and they say, I want to do what you guys are doing too. I want to build a team. I have a few other health professionals who want to do this. And now they could build a business because when they joined, they didn't know they're senior kit qualified now. So they can build a team and everything. And every time they reorder and fill that thing, you're making money right away. But if they can get their other health professionals involved, it's growing your team even more. It's all about leverage. So how it all comes together. For the brand new person that's looking at this for the first time tonight, which is many of you guys in here, you guys might have already answered the question, can I see myself taking these products, or I want to join this team, I want to do the business, right? I want to start my business. So this is usually the question that someone who's brand new asks themselves. They say, okay, well, how much is it? And how do I earn my investment back right away? That's any business owners. Usually a business owner, let's take Brett and his dad, for example. I'm sure they didn't expect to make all their money back their first week or their first month or even their first year. Any smart traditional business owner knows it's a 3 to 5 year plan before you break even. If you break even, that's the scary part. Before you start profiting maybe 50 or 60 grand to 100 grand a year if you have the right business. In this business, it's crazy because people want to make money like tomorrow. They start tonight, they want to make their money back tomorrow. You have to really, this is a realistic business. You have to think that this is a business. Just because you spent this little, don't expect to get rich overnight. However, you earn your initial investment very quickly in this business because we set up the comp plan very simple for you. So this is just one way you get paid, but for the new person, I'm just going to keep it simple for you. Instead of explaining all these other ways you're going to get paid by doing this, I'm going to just tell you one of the ways you're going to get paid. The other ways are just an extra for you each week. But if you're brand new and you get started and you start with a junior kit, and you go out and find, in your first 4 weeks, okay, you find 4 people who want to get started with us and they get junior kits. Great, you just hit a 4x4, which is another bonus you get paid because you got a kit when you started, and now the company pays you back your $400, $377. You make a $400 bonus back on top of the other ways you earn income, okay? If after that you do it again and again and again, or whenever you do it, enroll at least 4 people in any rolling 4-week period on a kit, a junior kit, you always get those 4x4 bonuses all the time. There are people on our team who continue to hit those, and then on top of that, they're getting other ways of earning income as well. So I'm just keeping it very, very simple for you. If Lisa then goes out and we teach her how to hit a 4x4, she also gets, everyone gets the 4x4 bonuses. But if it's someone you enrolled, you make a 20% matching off their bonus as well. So that's just an extra way. So that's a 4x4 promotion. That's an extra way because when you join, you got your GoPro book, your ticket to the convention. You paid the extra $80 to be kit qualified. That's the advantage there. And then this is for the person who joins with the senior kit, okay, which is what probably most of us in here are already on board did, okay? Not because it's the most expensive way. People got the senior kit because, first of all, they get $200 in free product, and now they have the opportunity to make all their money back just by retailing their product if they want to. To the first 4 people who try the detox out, those people get results, and they're saying, okay, now I want to come listen. When's the meeting, or how can I get the rest of the kit? So this is what's cool about the 4x4 that the senior kit person does. The person who comes in on the senior kit goes out, maybe makes their money back right away because they've sold the 4 detox kits, or maybe they didn't do that at all. They got 4 other people to join the team. They got senior kits, those 4 people in the first 4 weeks. Now what happens is, because you're senior kit qualified, you make a double 4x4 bonus, and you get double shares, and you get a 2-time multiplier because you did it in your first 4 weeks. Now you've made back anywhere from $1,500 to $1,800 from your $595 investment if you did that in your first month. On average right now, I don't know, who hit a 4x4? You hit a 4x4?
Yeah, it should be $1,700.
Okay, cool. Good job, right? So that's pretty cool, you know? And that won't happen. Good job, right? And that won't happen in any other business, by the way. Like, so we in Monterey, when I built that company, we got paid great in that company. We never had these bonuses. The reason why I said to do this, create a car program, create something at the very beginning, because when people make that initial investment back right away, now there's no stress anymore. Like, oh, that is actually simple now. And now they have the story to tell their friends, and now until we grow a big team. Because we don't want, this business isn't about getting people to join, spend money, and never make their investment back if they want to do the business. It's about getting people to join. Let's provide them with the support of meetings so they can build their team up, one-on-ones, tools, but also with a compensation plan that rewards them aggressively at the very beginning. Because when you sign up the most people, at the very beginning of your business, later you're learning how to get more people, and I teach you how to do all that stuff. So the senior kit person, they had a 4x4 in the first 5 pay periods, actually is what it is. You can make double the 4x4 bonuses. Now that you've done that and made your money back, that's great. Do it again and again and again and again, you keep making that money back. You won't make double, you make half, which is still, if you do 4 seniors, that's $800. And you can also, these are simple examples, you can do 2 seniors and 2 juniors. You're just gonna make a little less off these 2 juniors, and that's it. It could be any combination of whatever. But when you're senior kit qualified, you make double bonuses. Okay, so that's what's great. So it's just an extra way of earning income at any point, just because you're kit qualified. There are other ways of earning income as well, and you don't have to memorize any of this stuff. Remember, the point of this business for you guys, if you're thinking, if I do the business, what's my goal? The first goal is to go find 2 people who want to join with us, right? 2 people want to join with us. Now you're qualified. You're going to earn commissions on Monday. If you're someone who says, if you're someone who thinks, okay, everyone can do this, but if you think, oh, I can't do this business, but I know customers, I can send them to the website to order the product, but they won't do the bid. If that's what you think, you don't have to enroll any brand partners. Just by finding customers, you'll get paid every single Monday. The company will pay you 25% commission on any customers you bring in for life. They're going to get their own little website, customer website. They get the product for the same price as us. They even have free shipping on a bunch of items as well. You make 25% for life on all of their orders forever, right? One day they're going to come to you and be like, okay, I want to do what you're doing. And then they become a brand partner and build a team. Now you're making more money on their entire team. But there's all these other ways of earning income. So your goal should be, go get your first 2 people if you want to build a team. So you're qualified to earn commissions from your team, and then get your next 2 so you hit your 4x4. And now from that point, now what you should be doing is not really going for another 4x4, but helping these 4 people now do the same thing. We keep helping people in depth. So direct sales is when I took that detox kit and I got it for 60, 70 bucks really on average. And I sold it to my buddy who says, I just want to try the first week out. 99, I made 30 bucks. That's cool. And the money back that it cost me to buy that product. I could sell a box of cleanse that I got for, maybe 15 bucks, and I could sell it to someone for 30 or 40. Because in 7 days, to get those types of results, that product should cost a lot more than that. And I've told the company that time and time again. It's not, our products are not about what's in them. It's about what isn't in them. Someone looked at my product yesterday and he's like, man, this is crazy. But why does it only have 3 ingredients in it? Like, that was something wrong about that. People are so used to seeing all the crap that's in there, all the chemicals and everything, all the long list. And I was like, because we're all natural, it's only 3. And he's like, and it does all that? Yeah, that's how great our products are. The next way to get paid is preferred customer bonus. That's 25% on all preferred customers for life. Team bonuses, you've enrolled 4 people. I would assume maybe 2 people on your right team, 2 people on your left team. Now, if you help those 2 teams grow, another way you're going to get paid is the company will pay you 10% commission on all the orders on your weaker volume team. Okay, so that's just another way they throw in of getting paid. The 4th way is on both of those teams, anybody on your teams that have got paid this week and every week, you always receive a 3.5% check match on anyone from your team that got a paycheck this week. Right? Whether you enroll them or not, because they're in your bloodline, you get paid 3.5% check match. Rank advancement rewards. Yeah, in this company, we offer rewards and rank advancements. When you hit ranks, free trips on top of the main difference trips that every week could be a part of. Free trips, cash bonuses, other ways of earning income, more car allowances, and some other things that are rank advancement rewards. Leadership bonus. Brett, his goal should be to hit his next rank, which is Emerald. We had a guy on our team and his wife, Chris and Lily Perry. They hit Emerald Executive last week. That's about 150 grand a year. And Brett's next rank is Emerald, and after that, it's Diamond Executive. Okay, Diamond Executive. You now not only go to the Atlantis Resort or the Grand Wailea every single year with your family for free on the company, on the Diamond destination, but now you're a part of a leadership pool. It's 5% of the total sales of the entire company, not Mint and Monavie, everything, which is in 42 countries. All that money goes into a 5% pool and gets split between all the diamonds. So you get an extra bonus on top of all the other ways you get paid just because you're a Diamond Executive. And it keeps climbing. So let's just say Diamond, I think, would be maybe about $800 extra a week. You keep climbing, then Black Diamond, that rank I told you about that I hit, that's about $4,000 extra a week and keeps growing and growing. And then you have the regional bonus pools, which are saved for our own ideas, like the Mint difference trips, like the 4x4 bonuses, any types of promotions we want to come up with as a team where we think it's going to excite people to go out and build. And then we'll use this regional pool bonus, which is another 2.5%, to do some cool promotions to keep our team excited all year long. So those are just additional ways of earning income. Like I said, your goal is just to get your 2 to 4 people and build with those people. Show them to do what you did. Your team will grow and grow. Just like I told Chris Perry. I told him, hey, he said, my wife sent me here to talk to you because she knows you and Shannon. She's seen what you guys have done over the last 8 years. She wanted me to come hear about what you guys were doing with this new company, Mint. And he said, I'm not a business guy. I'm a police officer. I work for Ontario Police Department. Never been a business guy, but keep it simple for me if I'm going to do this thing. And I said, all right, create your 4x4. Get your 4, and now go in depth and work with those 4 people and help them talk to their people. Help their people talk to their people. Just teach that simple rule. And from those 4 people, how many did he build his team? Like 1,500 people, right? So he's our first Emerald on our team. But he's enrolled probably 9 or 10 people total in the last maybe, since we pre-launched. But it's just like, he understands that simple rule. It's not about sponsoring the world. You don't need to know a bunch of people. If you were to start a business tomorrow, who would those 4 people you really trust be? And let them know that. That's why you're talking to them. So that's how you build this business. It's all about leverage. Our maintenance packs, this is what keeps you active every month, okay? If you're a customer in our business and on our team, you can order whenever you want, wherever. It doesn't matter what you order, okay? You have your own freedom to order whenever you want. If you're building a team though, and you expect to get paid every Monday from what your team does, the company requires you just to order 1 time a month. Every 28 days, you have to place a one-time order, or through the 28 days, a cumulative of 100 points in product. It's very, very simple. Remember, these are products that most people already spend their money on. So 100 points in product, let me keep it simple. Each case of energy drinks is $59. There's 24 cans in a case, same price point as any other energy drink. If you buy 2 of those cases, they're each worth 50 points, you're active now. By me just ordering 2 cases of energy drinks, I'm active every month. I'll get paid every Monday. As big as my business grows, it's all I have to order, okay? My wife, she loves taking the probiotics in her shakes every day. She takes 2 shakes a day, which means she buys 2 bags of protein every month, and she takes her probiotics. Probiotics are worth 20 points, the bags are worth 40. There's 100 points. She was already buying that anyways, which she can run her own business, okay? We're husband and wife, so we have one business that we build together, but between both of us, we're only required to order 100, and we already together order 200, because I take 2 shakes as well and a supplement, plus that's 300 points we're ordering with energy drinks. Why? Because we're not seeing it as an expense. We're buying it anyways. But the cool thing about this is because it's our own business, we get to write that off now. We never had that write-off before. And because it's a home-based business, if you're a W-2 employee, you have that as your product as a write-off. If you own your own house, a portion of your house becomes a write-off now. Your car payment becomes a write-off. 50 cents a mile becomes a write-off. All these write-offs that you never do before. Brett talks about it. I told Brett about it. He's like, I don't understand how it works. I said, don't worry. When you do your taxes, your tax preparer is gonna let you know. And what did you guys get? You guys had a profitable business because you just started?
We got an extra, I think, $4 grand on top of what we would normally get.
Right. And since you're a business owner, do they take taxes out of your check every week?
No.
None. You're 1099.
We didn't know anything.
And you owed nothing and made money back. So home-based businesses are a huge advantage for anybody who's a W-2 employee. Right. So these are some kits we put together just with free shipping for life. But you have the opportunity to create your own 100-point kit. It's as simple as that. And for those of you, if you guys know people that are like, well, how do I do it for free? You might have a bunch of product that you have in your house this month and you don't need more product. For some reason, you ordered a bunch, okay? And maybe you're wondering how to do it for free. You can very easily in your first week have your business for free for the rest of your life. I did it my first day. You guys could do it. Some of you probably already have that done as well. But when you have customers who you cumulatively order 200 points in product a month, I just explained to you example. That's easy. My brother and his wife order the 2 cases of energy drinks. My mom orders the protein and the fat burning pills every single month. Just those 2 people, they aren't even in my business, they're just customers. They order that every single month. Each of them spend about 120 bucks. My business is free now. And I make 25% off them because they're preferred customers. That's our company's strategy to help you have a free business if you want it. So if you have 2 customers, 1 customer, 4 customers, but the total order is 200 points worth of product, they give you the same people every month, you have a free business now. Do you guys understand that?
Yeah, so you don't have to do.
You don't have to do any of it.
You don't have to order anything.
But the cool thing is that I would say 90% of our team has a free business every month. But guess what? They still order. Why?
Products are incredible.
Because they're products they already buy. They're not going to be like, I have a free business, so I'm not going to order my energy drinks. This guy's like, I still need my energy drinks, right? My wife's like, I still want my protein and my probiotics, but you can have a free business, and it's very simple. So your goal should be, if you want to, right at the gates, get a couple customers first. Now your business is free. Now just have fun with the business now and build it at your own pace. So there are different ways of earning income in the compound. I know we have a brand new team. I don't know if you guys have hit any of these drinks yet. Okay, cool. But Star 500, that's $500 in sales per week. Okay, I already told you the 2 kits are 400 or 600 bucks. $500 in sales a week. That maintained, and that's not even counting people who are ordering every month. That'll count towards that as well. It'll start to grow and grow and grow residually. But that's an extra $5,000 a year. Okay. The next rank is just $1,000 in sales from your team in a week. That's an extra $10,000 a year. Can any of you guys go to your boss tomorrow? Forget the car thing I told you guys about earlier, okay? Can you go to your boss tomorrow and say, hey, can I get a $5,000 raise, please? You can't, right? You'd probably be scared to do that, right? That'd be cool, right? The new raise is that you get to keep your job for an extra year. That's the reality of how it is right now in life, right? People are like fighting for jobs right now. So are there any Star 500s or Star 1000s on our team right now? Raise your hand. Right? Congrats. Perfect. right? So look at that star 1,000. I don't know if you guys are star 500s.
500.
Okay, good. The next rank is 1,000. Okay, when you get to star 1,000, if you just maintain that, that's a $400 car allowance every single month that you get. When you hit the car allowance, right when you hit it once, you get it for 3 months automatically. After 90 days, as long as you're still qualified at star 1,000 during the week, then you're going to keep getting that $400 car allowance. But our goal as a team is, this is our first meeting. You guys already hit that before we did the meeting.
Next week.
Okay, good. That's your goal next week. Good job. Okay, so then you climb up to bronze, and are there any bronzes? Okay, cool. So silver, gold, and then Brett and his fiance Crystal are Ruby executives. Like I said, they're the first Ruby executives in Mint, which is really cool for our team. You know, it's impressive to see the young people getting involved and just smashing it right away. And it's because, you know, he puts in the time. He doesn't work this thing full time. You know, I wish he would work it a little bit more, but he doesn't have to. That's the coolest part. You know what he enjoys doing? Staying at home with his little girl and his fiance. You know, and sometimes I'm like, damn, I want Brett to go do a meeting tonight, but that's the cool thing about this business is that this allows him to do that with his family. And you know, I don't hate him. I don't hate on that. You know, that's exactly what everybody wants to do. That's why he's doing it. But what's really incredible about Brett and Crystal is that they both work full-time jobs. She works for the state of California, right, as a fraud investigator or for a tax investigator, right? And then you work for your dad's electrical contracting company, right, running the show there. And that's 40 plus hours a week. So in his 10-hour-a-week business that he puts 10 hours, he's surpassed the income at his normal job. That's the cool thing about this business, right? People think, oh, you must have to work this thing full time. Anybody that gets started with us, try to work at 40 hours a week and tell me if you can't even do 20, okay? People are working. You can't go to work. You have your job, do this thing on the side. Start with 5 hours a week. That's what I'm telling you.
The thing is about that is when you build a team up, it's not 100% of your own efforts, but you got a team. You know, I got, you know, whatever 2,000 people in my organization, so you got all those people, you know, putting in a little bit of effort, so that all gets accredited to you. So that's really what the difference is.
Yeah, exactly. Good point. People wonder, like, how do you are at the $100,000 a year mark when you only do 10 hours? It doesn't make sense, right? If you think about it, like, come on, right? Exactly what he said. It's not because he puts his 10 hours in, right? But he has a bunch of people putting in their 1 hour, the 3 hours a week, the 5 hours a week. All those added up pay him that much money. That's it. You're getting paid off everything that your organization is doing. So it's a great thing. So basically, for those of you that just want to say, I want to take the transformation, you have huge benefits to taking the transformation tonight by joining whoever got you here tonight. So over 2 months, you're going to take the 8-week transformation, become a walking billboard, build your product story, and just create a big business with us as a team. You have real products backed by science. That's the most important part. And they're all natural, clean nutrition. People are looking for those types of products today, and usually those types of products are very, very expensive, right? So that's not an alternative what most people think. Ours are affordable, and they're the highest quality, made by the top nutritionists in North America. Real results, go to the Core Challenge Facebook community page and see thousands of people posting their before and afters, and just that's going to inspire you guys. Go watch the support of the Venice nutrition coaches every single day. You know, when someone asked me a question tonight about the product and how it affected her body, I don't need to answer that question because I'm not the doctor or the scientist. I'm the guy sharing the business with you guys and sharing my own personal results with me and my family and my friends. But it was good for me to know that I could say, but go to the Core Challenge community page and let's let the coaches give you the answers, the right people who know the answers. You can look good and feel great. That was one of the opportunities here tonight. And then you have that referral program. You know, just because you aren't maybe actively building the business doesn't mean you don't have friends who want to do what you're doing. And you can get paid from that. And when they get involved, you might have made $50 because that's 25% commission when they got involved. But when they're on that Thrive phase, they're ordering every month. So every month you're earning an extra $25. That can grow and grow and grow as you start to build. And then those people will turn into promoters like us because they love it now and it's part of their life. And now your team will start to grow from that one person. And then because you're actually here, and obviously Andrea and her family were smart enough to seek out a leader and didn't just join Mint with some random person. They actually sought us out and said, hey, if we join this company and join what this company stands for, we want to join the very top person who's built a business before, because if I get my friends and family involved, I want to make sure there's someone that can train us the right way who's speaking from experience. Because there's too many of these meetings going on around the world where they say, and there's this guy in Florida who makes all this money, watch this video, press play. But he's not there. You can't talk to him. You can't just say, any of you guys, you know, I didn't enroll anybody in this room, but any of you guys can call me to say, hey, I need to do a one-on-one, or can you come to my house to do a meetup? You know, you guys have many different leaders that are going to help you do that. That's what people don't get in this business. So you're going to hear, when you talk to people about this type of business or something, they say, oh, is that one of those direct sales companies? You know, I tried it, it didn't work. Don't take that as a negative. Just ask them one question. well, really, what was your experience? And they're going to tell you why it didn't work. Well, I got involved. They didn't have any meetings going on. There was no support. There were no trainings. We just were thrown out there. Well, of course it didn't work. You know, you should have just been a customer. But then you have some people you run into. If you ran into me and asked me and told me about what you did, I'd say that's a great industry. My experience is different because I was fortunate to be asked to be a part of this by my neighbor, who I didn't know was very successful until I went to the meeting and heard his story. And then I linked arms with him. And at 26 years old, he gave me some simple rules like I gave you tonight. And I followed that. And then I just taught that rule to the next person. We all started teaching it. And that's what just changed my life. And I met my wife in the business. And I'm financial free because of it. Now I had the opportunity, because of what I've done, for the owners of a $1 billion company to say, hey, we want you guys to launch this thing. Can you do it for us? That's great. That was a great thing for us. So that's what's incredible. So the benefits of joining our team is all of that. Plus we have our own team website at mynt.com. I'm also working on an incredible online platform for our team to be able to use and subscribe to, for those of you that want to do that, that want your own replicated websites and that want to be able to market online through social media and training and everything. I hired a company to create that platform that I'm paying for, and they're going to offer you guys a subscription service for anybody who wants to use that as a tool. It's an extra way to build a big business, right? But forget online. It's about offline, building relationships. That's how you really build this business. But so what I'm just basically telling you is that I'm investing my income of what I've done over the last 8 years into creating the tools for you guys to succeed, which you guys don't know about yet, but you'll learn later as you join our team. We have team trainings every single month. We have new promoter orientations for those people that are new on a Sunday once a month. We have big trainings which go over everything. We have huge team trainings as well. We have literally meetups every night of the week that are not only in the cities where your friends are, but even if they aren't, you have a friend somewhere else that can't come to a meetup, all they have to do is log online and watch what I'm doing right now here in your living room and their living room with 4 or 5 of their friends. And now it starts to grow like crazy. We won't just have success in this house tonight. We're going to have success in many houses tonight within our team just because of this technology right here. So we have webinars. Everything's online. We have team conference calls every Wednesday night. We're going to have testimonial calls once a week. We have team conference calls also on Sunday, now that I just got a conference line for our team as well. We have a calendar events. You can either go to the website, click on the calendar and see where we're at, or you can download a couple apps I'll tell you about in a second. The team's put together some amazing tools and apps on the Apple Store, and I've also created some tools and brochures for you guys to go out and build a big business. Whether I'm here or not, you can give them the information. Don't tell them about the information, just give it to them. Let them look at it themselves. Let them go to a website and then invite them to come here more. And then Richard, does anyone know who Richard Branson is? Right, he owns the Virgin Company. This guy's like a billionaire, you know? It's crazy, you know, about his story because I've read his story in a couple of his books in his autobiography. But he talks about this industry being the industry of the 21st century. Robert Kiyosaki, you guys know who Donald Trump is, right? He wrote a book with Robert Kiyosaki. Have any of you guys ever heard of the book Rich Dad Poor Dad? Yeah. Right? Robert Kiyosaki wrote this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. And then him and Donald Trump, who we know, Donald Trump, they got together a couple years ago and wrote a book, Why We Want You to Be Rich, right? Why we want you to be rich. And he talks about being able to build an income where one day you can invest in real estate and earn a passive income, right? He talks about that industry and then only one more industry in chapter 7. He says that everybody should get involved in a direct sales company, but seek out a leader so you can really build a direct sales company. And that's in chapter 7 of Why We Want You to Be Rich. And then they wrote another book called Business of the 21st Century, which is now. And they said that the business that everybody should get involved in is direct sales network marketing. So, I mean, these guys know what they're talking about, obviously, and they invest in a ton of these companies. Warren Buffett, he owns Berkshire Hathaway. He owns Pampered Chef and all these other direct sales companies. They know what's up, right? So Richard Branson, he talks about first movers advantage in this business. He says, if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, just say yes and learn how to do it later. It's like anything you've ever done in life, whether it's starting a new sport, starting out knowing nothing and learning how to play the sport and then perfecting that craft, but even starting a new job. Almost everybody in here raised their hand by being employed or having a job. When you guys first started that job, they didn't just throw you on the floor and say, okay, here you go. You had to go through some type of training process to learn. Then you had to shadow the people who knew what they were doing. Then you became those people, and then guess what? Later, you were probably training the new people. It's the same thing in this business. You're getting involved because you see a product line that works because you want to get involved with it. And you see some people who are positive that you want to hang around with and make new friends and build your own personal network of. And then we're going to teach you how to do the business. So, but the cool thing is that regardless if you decide to take action with it or not after you join, you're still getting healthy and we're your friends. You're going to have fun with us regardless. But we want to teach you guys how to build a big business. That's my goal. And then last part is just getting started. For those new people, you're just going to get with the person who invited you here. They're going to show you how to get started, how to enroll. You're going to fill out your form with them on your own time. They're going to put you in the system. You're going to have your own virtual office. You're going to instantly get an email that says, welcome to Mint. You're a brand new brand promoter. Here's your website, your login and password. And now you're free to build a business as soon as you want. Or you can just wait for the next meetup to keep learning as you go. You can wait for your product to start just taking the products when you're talking to people. You actually have taken the products and you love them now. And you're speaking from a point of experience. And it's just a simple thing. But what you want to do after you get started is to download these 2 apps to your smartphones, right? And if you're not app savvy, don't worry. Just trust me. If you have an iPhone or a Google Android, you're going to download the Up2 app if you want to. If you download the Up2 app, it's free. You follow Team Momentum. That's our calendar. And just at the touch of your fingertips every day, you can see all the events going on this week and plan out your week the week before, what you're going to attend, what friends you have in these areas that you want to send. Which webinars during the week you want to have your friends from wherever just log into. It's just as simple as that. If you aren't app tech savvy, just go to our website and click on calendar and you'll see all the events on there anyways. And we have a group chat that we use for GroupMe. Download the GroupMe app if you want to be plugged into our team. You can turn it on silent so you don't hear it all day, but just when you're done with work, check out what happened today and learn some new things. Check out the conference calls or the replays or whatever. But download the GroupMe app because we're going to keep you up to date of everything that's going on every day anyways. But you're going to be excited when you're seeing that every day people are enrolling people. So it's going to really just hit reality with you like, this thing is growing. And it's going to get you excited to go out there and start talking to people. I mean, before you went out today, Andrea, right? You put, hey, you guys wish me luck. I'm going to go talk to a new person about becoming a preferred customer with us. And then all of a sudden, all these people just supported her. You know, I said, positive vibes, Andrea, you know? And literally like 30 minutes later, and she posts the picture of a new brand promoter, you know, has joined your business, and the team gets fired up because of that. And then another person goes out and signs someone up. It's a really fun atmosphere. We're all like pushing each other to be successful. It doesn't happen in any business. People in business with each other, they just want to pull everybody down. They don't want someone to pass somebody up. In this business, we only want to push you guys up. We want you to pass us up. That's the great part about being on this team and in this type of business. But enroll with your friend, get your product, get your tools as soon as possible. We have a new promoter orientation for those brand new people. We have a video that we made for you guys. You're going to download a goal setting worksheet so you can give it to the person who invited you guys, and they're going to be your accountability partner through this thing, right? And it's very, very simple. And then just get social. Use social media to your advantage. If you're someone who doesn't, I didn't use social media when I joined when I was 26 years old. I didn't create a Facebook account. I think until I was maybe 30. And my friend from Canada is like, you don't have a Facebook account? I don't even know how to make it. And he just set it up for me real quick, and I just started posting like my stories or my experiences in the business, or you know, when I go to the More Project and help, and people started asking, what do you do? You know, how do I get involved in that? And I don't sell my products online. I don't sell my business online. I tell my story. I tell other people's stories. I share my experience. I share my family life. Me taking my girls to ballet on a Wednesday morning when all the other dads are at work, and people are like, tell me about what you do. I want to hear more. It's like you're building your brand up. That's the coolest part. So get social, and then just get to the next meetup. That's as simple as this, right? There's nothing difficult about what we did tonight. There's nothing weird about what we did tonight. You know, 70% of everybody you know already takes these products, so you're getting them to either be customers and take ours, right? Help you out, or you're just getting them to say, hey, I want something extra in my life. I want to be around some positive people. I want to make an extra 15 grand a year. Would you guys be excited if you were to just match your income at work from this business? Mm-hmm. It's like hitting the lottery. Forget talking about millions of dollars and becoming a millionaire. That's up to you. If you really want to link arms, and I could show you how to really do that, you guys would set up those one-on-ones and set up the meetups with me, and you start building teams in other places. I'll go out there regardless if you're there or not, because they're on my team. But for those of you who just want to match your income at work, because that's as far as you see right now, let us show you how to do that. And it's just baby steps, and that's really what we're doing, okay? So anybody have any questions for me right now before we just close it down? Any questions about the business or the product line? That means I did my job tonight, right? All right, well, I appreciate you guys' time tonight. I'll be around to answer questions. You guys just get started. And then what I hope for you guys to do is the goal, I think, at the end of the night tonight would be to let us know when the next meetup is going to be. Usually want to keep your meetups consistent. I was saying that I think a good night for a meetup, what's tonight? Tonight's Wednesday? I think a good night would probably be, I think Thursdays are a great night for a meetup. I'm just trying to let you guys know. I want to give you guys a night where I can come as much as I can to help you guys out, you know. I know that Brett's going to be here all the time as well, you know, if not every single time, but I want to be here as much as I can. That's why I'm saying that right now the only thing we got going on Thursday nights is a meetup that we have in Eastville. And if I could take turns going there to here every other week, and Brett's here every week, and you guys got leaders who can do my part here, or Brett can do it all, doesn't matter until you guys learn it, we could build something bigger.
Sounds good to me.
Right? Cool. Yeah, and then from this house, there are other people here that'll join our team saying, hey, well, what about going out here and doing a weekly meeting? It'll start to spread. Like, we could build through this team a 7-night-a-week calendar where each of you guys might be plugging into 2 meetings a week or 3, but there's still 7 meetings going on where we're going out, hopping around. So let's just keep it simple, but have fun with the business, all right? What's up? Pasadena tonight too, right? So it's growing and growing. And you can send your people to any of our team meetups, and the people there will support them with open arms. They'll talk to them after, and then when they're done, you can call them and follow them up and just enroll. So it's fun. So have fun with the business. All right, guys? Thank you guys for your time.
See you later, guys.
And it's to the